Welcome back, Craftlings, to another episode of Crafternoons, back by executive demand. Over here in our crafty little corner of GGSP, we're inspired to make cool custom creations from your favourite video game series. Today, I'm diving into the freezing waters of Subnautica below zero to create a miniature of my sweet-beaked baby boy, Sneezy. If you don't know Sneezy, he's a little pengling that I adopted as my own, whilst roaming the Arctic in Subnautica. I'm gonna call you... Sneezy! I'm gonna call you Sneezy. Check out my adventures with my precious in 2 of my Subnautica live streams available online. And while you're there, head over to our website to download a checklist and step-by-step guide for today's episode. So like with our Cuphead figurines, we're gonna be using this bad boy right here, air drying clay. Remember to wear appropriate clothing that you don't mind getting dirty. So first things first, we grab our Crafternoon and grab the following items. A pick of Sweet Boy Sneezy, your preferred type of clay, any unused containers, a toothpick, an old cloth or small towel, some paints and brushes, and your resident grown-up, if you're using an oven to bake your clay. Oh, Darren, no cupcakes?
No, not today, Tim. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a Leviathan to disintegrate.
Okay, but could you bring back some cupcakes?
Negative.
Step 1, the humble beginnings of Sneezy. Before we get rolling, literally, cover your desk with a tablecloth or some newspaper. Now, grab your reference picture of Sneezy and circle the parts that you need to make. We need to make the body, the beak, flippers, feet, a tail, 2 big eyes, and 2 smaller eyes. Let's start with the body. Grab a palm-sized chunk of clay and start out by rolling it into a small ball by applying pressure with your palms. Roll it until it's smooth, but be careful if you're using air drying clay not to work it too much or it will start to dry up. Squish the clay ball with your thumb and forefinger and shape it into a little marshmallow. Cover it with a damp cloth to keep it from drying out. If you have any leftover bits of clay, place them into the container with some water to make some clay paste. This will help bind the pieces together in the next step. Step 2, flip it. Or don't. Let's start off by scoring one section of the marshmallow. To create the flippers in the tail, we want to mold them into a little teardrop shape. Roll 3 balls and flatten them with your fingers slightly. Pinch one end like so and shape accordingly. Score it, dab with a bit of clay water, then attach. Repeat with all 3. Then place Sneezy upright and check that he's leveled. Take a brush with some clay water and blend the feet and tail to the body. Just be careful not to overload him with too much water or he might stick to the table. Step 3, to beak or not to beak? That is the question. To make the beak, take a slightly smaller sized chunk of clay, let's say this much, and roll it into a ball. Then we want to use our palm again to roll it into a log and pinch one end like so. Grab your toothpick, cut off any excess and score it. Dab a bit of water on both of the scored sides and attach carefully. Smooth down with your fingers to cover up any cracks. And keep them nice and cold with a wet cloth. Step 4, creating the eyes and wings. Now checking back to our reference picture of Sneezy, we can see that there are a pair of eyes just above the wings and 2 on the chest. Grab the main body and score where you want to position the eyes. Roll out 2 smaller bits of clay, then press down lightly with your thumb. Score the back of each eye, dab with the clay water and attach to the main body. Repeat with the smaller bits to create the second pair of eyes. Now for the wings, roll out another set of clay balls and shape with your thumb and forefinger to create a flattened oval shape. Measure against the body and pinch off any excess. Then shape the flipper to your liking. Score the main body so that the wings will be at equal height. And you know what to do. Score, dab, attach, and repeat. Finally, grab your brush and smooth it down with clay water. Check back with your reference picture to adjust the shape to your liking. Now you have to wait for him to dry completely before we can paint him. So, in the meantime, let's play some Subnautica. And another one. Oh, look at you. You're gonna come home with me. Now the drying process will take at least a day, but be patient and thou shalt receive great results. Step 5, go wild. Once your figure is completely dry and not wet to the touch, paint a white base coat, then let it dry before the next coat. We need a light blue and a bright blue for Sneezy's fur, purple for the beak, yellow for his big, beautiful eyes, and pink to paint in the accents on his wings and beak. Don't worry about getting it perfect. Imperfections are what make it unique. We now want to create some black outlines around the eyes. You can use a black marker if you're unsure about using black paint. And there you go! My favourite furball Sneezy comes to life as a clay miniature. Aww. Use this method again to create another Pengling, like Wheezy. Or create other fauna in Subnautica, like this peeper or whole fish. If you like to go craft crazy like me, go ahead and make a big Sneezy. And just because we're extra, we added some glow-in-the-dark paint so they can light up the night. And that's it for our Subnautica-inspired clay figurines. If you want to send us a photo of your crafty creations, or if you want to see me create more figurines from one of your favourite video games, then send us an email at ggsp@your.abc.net.au. So we'll see you next Crafternoon. Aw, I love you.
Do 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 do. Great for like the oh. Two. Ow! You. Okay, give me one more try. One more try.
Lee, you ready?
Yep.
It just doesn't spit.
Well, keep drinking it if you want.
Oh no.
Because somebody drank it.
No, two, one.
Oh! Yes! Yes! That took so many takes!
I wasn't rolling.